You crack under pressure, not because you're weak, because your brain's wired to fail when stakes are high. Chinese general figured out the fix 2,500 years ago. Neuroscience just proved he was right. Sun Tzu wrote The Art of War in ancient China, studied by generals, CEOs, athletes for centuries. Not about literal warfare, about how humans think and decide when everything's on the line. Modern neuroscience keeps confirming what he observed. 2 principles that matter most. Principle 1. Know yourself or get destroyed. Sun Tzu wrote, "Know yourself and know your enemy, and you will not be imperiled in 100 battles." Researchers at Cornell tracked 800 professionals making high-stakes decisions. The ones who accurately knew their abilities crushed it. Overconfident ones took stupid risks, failed constantly. Doubted themselves, froze, missed opportunities. Clean read on strengths and weaknesses, navigated chaos like nothing. This is metacognitive accuracy, not confidence, calibration. When you know yourself accurately, your prefrontal cortex assesses risk versus reward without ego screwing it up. Stanford research shows self-awareness correlates with better emotional control, fewer impulsive mistakes, higher performance under pressure. Most people lie to themselves, think they can focus 3 hours straight, never tested it, never tracked it. Schedule deep work they can't sustain, wonder why they fail. Elite performers track everything. Athletes review film, traders keep logs, spec ops run after-action reviews. They know exactly what they can do, not what they hope. Your move: stop operating on assumptions, get data. Can you wake up at 5 a.m. consistently? Prove it. Track 2 weeks. Good under pressure? Look at your track record. Perform or fold. Not about being harsh, about being accurate. Know what you're working with. Leverage strengths. Fix or avoid weaknesses. Principle 2. Stop fighting pointless battles. Sun Tzu said, "The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting." Every battle costs you, even wins. Neuroscience backs this. Your brain runs on limited energy. Prefrontal cortex eats 20% of glucose, despite being 2% of body weight. Every decision drains that tank. Stanford and Columbia confirmed decision fatigue. More choices, worse judgment. Judges reviewing parole. Morning cases, approved way more. Afternoon, denied at higher rates. Not different cases, judges mentally depleted. Think about your day. How many stupid arguments, projects that don't move the needle, battles just to prove a point? Each one drains you. During conflict, your amygdala fires, cortisol spikes, sympathetic nervous system kicks in, burns energy like crazy. Doesn't stop when argument ends. Cognitive performance impaired 20 to 40 minutes after. You literally think worse. 5 dumb battles daily, reduced capacity for hours. Before engaging anything draining, ask one question: what do I actually gain if I win this? If answer is ego, being right, proving someone wrong, walk away. Save energy for real goals: career, health, money, relationships that matter. Everything else, noise. Energy management validated by brain science. Sun Tzu called it 2,500 years ago.
2 more principles from Sun Tzu validated by neuroscience. Principle 3. Timing beats effort. Sun Tzu said, "He will win who knows when to fight and when not to fight." Timing isn't luck, it's biology. Cognitive performance fluctuates daily based on circadian rhythms, glucose, cortisol patterns. University of Pennsylvania researchers tracked this. Peak analytical thinking happens 2 to 4 hours after waking. Prefrontal cortex firing hardest, cortisol elevated for alertness, decision fatigue hasn't hit. Late afternoon, brains on fumes, emotional calls, shortcuts, more screw-ups. Studies on negotiations show outcomes shift based on when they happen. Morning negotiations, rational, detail-focused. Afternoon, emotional, more concessions, worse deals. Tough conversations when someone's stressed, amygdala primed for fight or flight. Logical discussion gets terrible outcome. Athletes and military operators time peak efforts when bodies are physiologically ready. For you, schedule high-stakes decisions and important conversations during cognitive peak, most people mid-morning. Don't pitch biggest idea 4 p.m. Friday when everyone's brain dead. Don't have serious talk after partner's nightmare day. Wait for right conditions, set environment, then move. Working with biology, not against it. Sun Tzu called it timing. Science calls it optimizing circadian performance and cognitive load. Same thing. Principle 4. Adapt or get left behind. Sun Tzu wrote, Water shapes its course according to the ground. Be like water. Adapt. Neuroplasticity. Brain reorganizes constantly, builds new neural pathways, updates old ones, adapts to new information. Carol Dweck's Stanford research shows growth mindset people, those believing skills can be developed, dominate in changing environments. Why? When conditions shift, they don't cling to last year's methods, process new data, adjust. Expert performers, athletes, chess grandmasters, surgeons, iterate real time, read feedback, modify approach, evolve. Rigid thinkers struggle when unexpected happens. Brains reject new information conflicting with established patterns. When you hit unexpected, anterior cingulate cortex detects error. Adaptable, brain update strategy. Rigid, cognitive dissonance. Brain rejects data protecting worldview. Double down on failure. Have strategy, not script. No goal, no principles. Stay flexible on execution. Business model not working? Pivot. Test new angles. Don't defend plan realities disproving. Training not delivering? Change exercises. Different intensity, different recovery. Communication not landing? Adapt. Read room. Try something else. Rigid plans shatter. Adaptable strategies win. Sun Tzu saw this on battlefields. Science explains why it's hardwired into high performance. One principle left, most powerful.
Final principle, most powerful. Principle 5, control the narrative. Sun Tzu said, all warfare is based on deception. Appear weak when strong, strong when weak. Not about lying, information control. Behavioral economics shows competitive outcomes depend on what each side knows or thinks they know. Negotiation studies reveal perceived leverage matters more than actual leverage. Other side believes you've got options, better offers, even if options don't exist. When people sense desperation, behavior shifts. Lowball you, demand concessions, exploit weakness. Think you're indifferent or have alternatives? Work harder to close you. Shows everywhere. Job offers, sales, dating. Harvard Business School found people revealing too much information early get worse outcomes. Give away leverage before useful. Those controlling what they share, selectively and strategically, get better results. Not dishonesty, strategy. Don't broadcast struggles to people who can't help. Don't announce goals to doubters. Don't show full hand before needed. Build quietly. Work private. Results speak first. Share intentionally. Does revealing this strengthen or weaken position? Elite performers strategic about information. Sun Tzu called it deception. Psychology calls it information asymmetry. Different words, same. Sun Tzu spent decades observing human behavior under pressure. Patterns line up with neuroscience on decision-making and performance. Know yourself accurately. Conserve mental energy. Time moves around biology. Adapt when conditions change. Control information flow. Not ancient philosophies, how your brain operates. Science validates wisdom. Now you've got both. Sun Tzu gave framework. Neuroscience explains wiring. Now go use it.